Hey YouTube, I just wanted to give you guys a quick review of the Nexus S 4G on Sprint's network. I will also put a camera test of the video camera test of the Nexus S at the end of the video, so if you want to watch that, I'll be at the end. Here's the actual device right here, and this is running, of course, 2.3 in Gingerbread. Now if we go into the settings, it actually is running the newest version, 2.3.4, right there. And what 2.3.4 is just a native web chat support with Google Talk. So now, a quick run of the specs. 1 GHz Hummingbird processor, just like on the Galaxy S series. Volume rocker on the left, nothing up top. Power button on the right, just like the Galaxy S series. Micro USB down the bottom with the microphone. At the bottom, not a dual microphone like you saw on the Nexus one, but the call quality on this is actually, in my opinion, better than the Nexus one. 3.5mm headphone jack. That would focus in. It's not wanting to. And yeah, and this is running on Sprint's CDMA network. So I'll go do a quick speed test on that, and then I'll come back. Actually, I'll just talk about the fun while it's running. So, actually two major gripes about the Nexus S is lack of micro SD card support. Me, a person who's never had a device that's had over 8 gigabytes of storage, I think 16 gigabytes is just fine. But for a lot of people who have a lot of music and movies and all that kind of stuff, I guess that could be a gripe. And another thing is no 720p recording. It is a 5 megapixel camera with flash, but it has no 720p recording. Some people say that it's just that Gingerbread doesn't support 720p recording, but I think it was more of an issue with the internal storage. Oh, well, I guess I should have showed you that to you guys. So, I don't have that great of service. It's 2 bars on 3G, but I got 2.14 megabits per second download and 0.57 megabits on upload. And I guess that was more of a storage issue more than I guess hardware issue, if that makes any sense. Okay, so around back we have a 1500 milliamp battery right there. I don't know if you can see that, probably not. And right here is one of the selling points of the Nexus S, I guess. This right there on the back, you see those contacts right there. This is an NFC chip. NFC stands for near field communication, and what that means is you can, in the future, it hasn't really taken off in the US. In the future, you can use your phone almost as a credit card. You can just set it on, and it'll, pay her. The build quality on the Nexus S isn't as good as the Nexus 1 because it's this glossy plastic that's a real fingerprint magnet. I don't seem to like it as much as the Nexus 1. Also, on the front, we have a front-facing VGA camera. It's normally what you would expect from a VGA camera. Oh, also 4-inch Super AMOLED display. Right now, I thought I'd give you guys a quick benchmark since now that Quadrant does support Gingerbread. I know in the early Nexus videos that it crashed or whatever, and so let's run the full benchmark. So now that the benchmark has run, it says my device, Nexus S, got a 1431, so it barely outperforms the Nexus 1 running 2.2 and above. So this device isn't really a powerhouse, but what it does have is a very powerful GPU, and I will show you that with a quick run of Neocore. Also wanted to make a quick note of how fast the Nexus S is. Maybe it's because it does run off internal storage only, but this thing is fast. This thing doesn't lag at all during anything that I use it for. Even 3D games like Nova, there's no lag in those, or Dungeon Defenders. So now I have Neocore installed, I want to talk about another gripe that some Nexus haters, I guess you could call them, or I don't know. But the 4 capacitor buttons down here, when it's sunny out, these 4 buttons almost seem to disappear, as opposed to the Galaxy S, which were very bright, almost too bright in my opinion. But yeah, since I live in Washington though, and it's almost never sunny, maybe it's sunny for maybe 8 weeks out of the year, that's not really too big of an issue for me. So as you can see, the Neocore benchmark is running butter smooth, not a single hint of lag anywhere, and it looks beautiful on the Super AMOLED display. And as you can see, 55.5 frames per second, which is not bad considering that this has 1 gigahertz CPU only, as opposed to phones, dual core phones like the LG Star, or phones like that run off of NVIDIA Tegra 2's dual core processor, and even those only get 59.9 frames per second, so it only got it beat by 5 frames or 4 frames. But I think it only got 59.5 because that's a software cap. I honestly think it would do much better. Another great thing about this is that it comes with no bloatware. All the apps on here I install, well, except like Google Talk, Tags, Voice, all that stuff is pre-installed, but that's all Google's apps. And another thing that that's awesome is that this has Netflix support. The Evo and other HTC phones are the only ones that can run Netflix officially, and it's pretty much exactly like the iPhone app. Thanks to my friend Wow Bronx, he set me up with his Netflix account so I can stream. I'll put a link to his channel in the description.